Hello everybody, and this is Chaos with Chaos Esports Production, bringing you a cast. I'm going to be looking at a game with Roxas FREAR and TSLHyun on GSL Daybreak. So Daybreak in general is a very large map, definitely is more heavy set toward the late game. So yeah. I don't know much about Roxas FREAR. I haven't seen him on many of the tournaments or yeah, live casting on his Twitch channel or anything. So I'll be curious to see what his playstyle is like. Hyun, I've seen him several times in different tournaments. He's a very, very top tier player. I enjoy watching games with him. So we'll see what happens. So let's go ahead and get the units or the production tab. So pretty standard from FREAR. It looks like we're looking at either a Forge Fast expand, but my guess is going into as he goes into the main base of Hyun, he's gonna realize there's no pool and probably just do Nexus first. So let's see. Looks like Hyun choosing to go for the spawning pool first. It's kind of an interesting thing, especially on Daybreak. You know, Protoss players tend to be more of a mid to late game focus as opposed to heavy set on the early aggression. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with this. So he goes ahead and throws down the pylon, blocking off the expansion, but my guess is Hyun will probably bypass that. Oh. Will FREAR get the second block? Oh gosh, come on. Oh, going for it. Oh, he gets it. Wow. So that's kind of interesting. So we'll see what Hyun decides to do with this. Interesting to see. I guess since he did he get. He did get information of that spawning pool, so he did go ahead and do the Forge first as opposed to going Nexus first. So it looks like we got a couple 4 lings already out on the field and 2 more on the way. Queen's coming out. Just clearing up those pylons to. I'm assuming he's probably going to double expand with this. Looks like he's getting pretty close to having enough minerals to do that. Everything's pretty okay with this right now. It is interesting that he hasn't chosen to go for any gas so far. So I'll be curious to see. My guess is we'll probably see a 7-minute gas timing, unless we see an earlier Roach Warren. But yeah, so far pretty standard game. FREAR's just looking to build up his wall. I think that's a two square block off. So looks like he won't be able to just do a zealot wall in here. So far, haven't really seen any. We'll be curious to see how what tech path FREAR chooses to go. Hyun getting that early third. Hasn't quite started connecting the Crete. Started connecting Crete spread, but not quite there yet. Still no gas. So everything's looking pretty standard. Lings are out on the field. Might get this probe. Deny that probe of putting out any pylons. So, looks like FREAR's decided to go with the Stargate play, which is kind of interesting. We'll see what he chooses. Be interesting to see if he goes with the Void Ray first or if he chooses to go Phoenix. Looking, I think he finally made that a one unit wall off, and it looks like he's choosing to go for a very quick. No, maybe not. Okay, just a scout to get a pylon out there. Still kind of set. We've hit the 7 minute mark. We've got 2 gas, which probably went up about about 650, judging by since they're already up. So we see an Evo chamber and a Roach Warren. So it'll be interesting to see if he he chose to get a third and fourth gas over here. So he's looking to hopefully start his unit production since his drone count's pretty high. Hasn't been too much as far as poking. The Stalker's gonna poke in, but probably gonna go straight back home since he lings are out and creep spread's pretty good. So we do see Phoenix play. So far, no distractions. You can see Hyun's starting to get up some spore crawlers to potentially worry about any attacks on the mineral line. It's got 1 in each base. So that with the queen should be sufficient. Looks like we're gonna see some really early aggression, which is kind of surprising. We've got seven gates total. So, I mean, it'll be interesting to see what kind of pressure this is going to do. All those zealots are going to get cleaned up for the most part. It's warping in more, but that pylon's going to go down, and I think this could be a problem for FREAR. He doesn't really have any units to deal with all these lings, so my guess is okay. So he's got some sentries up. Nothing. He should be able to defend this ling attack. These Phoenix aren't really doing anything. Get decent force fields, probably more than he probably wanted to use. So not too much damage with that. Hyun does have a lot of minerals racked up, so he's definitely starting to get that bank up. Hyun sends in Overseer to see what exactly is going on. He sees all the gates. He sees. I mean, he pretty much sees everything. He doesn't see the Stargate over here, but I mean, he already knows about that, so it's not too big of a deal. He does see the Robo, so I'll be curious to see if he understands that that's probably more likely to be a Warp Prism play as opposed to just taking up to Colossus. So we'll see how this goes. Now, Hyun recognizes that Colossus is it's not a viable option anytime soon, so he went for a pretty heavy Roach, a Hydra mix. So I'll be curious to see. He went ahead and got a Spire, so my guess is he's looking to tech toward Broodlords. Probably not too terribly soon, but once he gets that hive up, things will probably get moving along on that. This is that's not good. He just lost all but one of his Phoenix. That's a huge loss for FREAR. That's gonna significantly degrade the amount of harassment he can do, and it looks like we've got a big attack coming in. Lings are moving in. Those slow hydras are slowly creeping their way, but looks like FREAR's probably got enough to hold us off for now. But he is going to have to back out. He even cancels the Nexus, so doesn't have quite enough to fend off. We got more units streaming in. He went went and got himself a couple mortars, but those aren't really going to help against the hydras with the high DPS that they have. So yeah, the big attack. The hydras are doing so much damage. Oh my gosh. It's pretty much getting FREAR back into a corner, and this has got to be GG. Wow. FREAR pretty much doesn't have anything, and he's still holding on, and there's the GG. Wow. Very interesting game. I hope you all enjoyed this cast. I'm Chaos with Chaos Esports Production. If you enjoyed it and want to see more, please feel free to subscribe or follow me on Twitter at SC2_chaos with a 0. And I'll see you next time.